Hi guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please press the like button. It helps me. Right, so I saw my mum Monday and I came home early because we both had an argument. And I'm being truthful, and it's not the first time it happened. So I'm having a break and I'm giving my mum a break. So if we have a break from each other, it might well help both of us. Anyway, so yesterday evening I walked Max across the field. I came back home, I put on the Joker film and I watched the film The Joker. Nobody can ring my phone because my old phone doesn't work for taking incoming calls and I can't call out on it. And the phone I've got, right, to replace the one that I broke, I'd had enough of it, it wasn't working, it kept having interference and it was annoying, so I got rid of it. So I've got another phone and I'm waiting for a SIM card to come so that I can activate the phone. I can use it on the internet, I can use WhatsApp, I can use Facebook, I can use YouTube on it, but I can't call out and nobody can call me at the moment. I'm waiting for my SIM to come that I ordered from eBay. I ordered the phone that I'm recording on now from eBay. It was very, very cheap. It's not an expensive phone. It will do till I can afford a better one. Alright, I mean, I don't need a great big expensive phone. I mean, I'm not into all this Snapchat and stuff. I just want a phone to work so I can use it. So it's been extremely hot. It's extremely hot today. The cats are finding it very, very tough. As you know, dogs have loads of fur, don't they? And the heat has been unrelenting. There's hardly been any respite in it so far. And it's just, I mean, I don't mind the heat, I don't mind the warmth, but as extreme cold has its dangers, extreme heat does. All the food tends to go off, the milk, the bread, and you can easily eat something that upsets your stomach when you haven't realised it's gone off, like the milk, etc. You end up with nasty stomach aches and bugs. It upsets the dogs and cats' stomach, and all you want to do is lie down, right? You can't hardly walk because the heat makes you tired. So you spend all day laid down, sat down or sunbathing, especially at the weekend when people don't go to work. You just go and drive down to the seaside and just lie in the sun. I've been finding it very, very difficult to sleep at night, and I expect a load of other people have, and keeping a fan on constantly, runs the electricity down. So if you've got a fan on, or a fan in each room, and you're running it almost 24/7, it's a drain on the electricity bill as well, isn't it? So, and the food, every time I go in the shop, food has gone up a few more pence. It's absolutely awful, the cost of food. And I know the government's trying to help, but it's just really not enough. I don't think it's enough. It's not enough. And I don't know how we're all going to cope in the future. Alexa, what's the time, please?
The time is 8 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
Today is Saturday the 16th of July.
Alexa, where is Crystal located?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Alexa, where does Crystal live?
Carnage lives in Brooklyn.
Carnage. Alexa, where where do I live?
I'm a bit concerned that you don't know that.
I do, Alexa. Alexa, I do know where I live. I'm asking you. So, Alexa, where am I? Alexa, what's the weather like in Rochester?
Right now in Rochester, England, it's 12 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun. Today's forecast is partly sunny weather, with a high of 24 degrees and a low of 12 degrees.
It's alright, when my mum talks to her Alexa app and she says, Alexa, where is Jennifer located? It says you're on Durrell Gardens, but this app doesn't do that to me. I'm a bit concerned you don't know where you are.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
I do know where I am. I'm in Rochester in Corey's Road. So I've made my coffee, got my banana. Alexa, can you put on LBC radio, please?
LBC London from Global Player.
Expected under a Labour government. It's not far away.
Well, we don't know when the election's going to be called. It'll be really irresponsible of me to just pluck a figure out that we need to look at the situation.
Would it be higher than it is now?
Well, we don't know what the situation is. At the moment, inflation is high. So we would have to look at the situation as it is. You know, when I came in 2019, we didn't know that we were going to be dealing with a pandemic. We didn't know that we were going to be dealing with Afghanistan and Ukraine. So it'll be irresponsible of me to just pluck a figure right now.
Right.
We don't know what circumstances we are going to be inheriting when Labour comes into government. And that's really what a responsible.
Okay, well we'll wait and we'll be patient, and as soon as you know any detail, we would love to hear it. And so you'd be more than welcome to come back on this programme when you've got more detail. Abena, thank you very much indeed for your time this morning. Abena Palmisari is Shadow Exchequer Secretary to the Treasury. 8:02 is the time this Saturday morning. Coming up, Conservative MP and leadership candidate Tom Tugendhat was impressive for some last night. See if you're impressed with him this morning. He'll be joining us live this hour, only on LBC. And then there's this.
The weather like out there, it's hot, damn hot, real hot. I don't think it's my shorts, I can cook things in it. Or can you tell me what it feels like? Fool, what is hot? I told you again, it's damn hot.
That is a proper radio broadcaster. You'll remember Robert Williams from Good Morning Vietnam. We got an enormous amount of heat coming our way from the south. Is the UK equipped to deal with these temperatures? Well, we'll see. News next.
On your radio, on Global Player, and
Play LBC.
leading Britain's conversation, this is LBC.
From Global's newsroom at 8 o'clock, ministers say they'll continue to work closely with the NHS in the coming days over fears the heatwave could overwhelm services. Forecasters reckon it could get up to 40 degrees in parts of the country at the start of next week. They're worried it could affect even fit and healthy people. GP Dr. Ellie Cannon has this advice.
We should be avoiding the sun and the heat between 11 and 3 and keeping inside. And inside it's a good idea to keep the blinds and the curtains shut. We should be keeping an eye on those vulnerable people around us.
Transport for London's telling people to avoid travelling on Monday and Tuesday. There's a warning the heat could cause train lines to buckle. Trust in politics has been top of the agenda as the 5 Tory leadership contenders faced each other in the first of a series of TV debates. Kemi Badenoch, Penny Mordaunt, Rishi Sunak, Liz Truss and Tom Tugendhat were questioned last night on the Channel 4 show Britain's Next PM. Alan Tolhurst is chief reporter for Politics Home. He thinks one candidate really stood out.
Yeah, I think the thing to remember is that who the audience for this was. Although obviously it was watched by the public, at the moment the way the contest works is that you need to win over Conservative MPs. And I think actually out of those 5, Kemi Badenoch seemed to be the only candidate who really understood that was the audience and seemed to be speaking more to Conservative MPs than the others.
3 people have died and a further 15 have been injured following Russian missile attacks on the Ukrainian city of Dnipro. The local governor says rockets hit an industrial plant late last night. The US president says he raised the murder of Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi at the start of his meeting with the country's Crown Prince. It was the first time Joe Biden met Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. They greeted each other with a fist pump before going into talks. After the meeting, Mr. Biden spoke to reporters.
He basically said that he was not personally responsible for it. I indicated I thought he was. He said he was not personally responsible for it, and he took action against those who were responsible.
And Rory McIlroy has kept himself in contention for victory at golf's 150th Open Championship. The Northern Irishman goes into the third round 3 shots adrift of leader Cameron Smith, with the Australian on 13 under par. The weather, a warm, dry day with plenty of sunshine for most of the UK, cloudy with scattered showers across parts of Northern Ireland and Scotland later in the day, highs of 28 in the south and 16 degrees in the far north. From Global's newsroom, I'm Simon Morgan.
Get more out of summer for less with
Alexa, stop. So guys, you're looking at that it could reach 40 degrees next week. That's really, really high. So today, I'm just planning to keep cool, keep calm, and just stay away from this intense heat. I hope everybody keeps safe, keeps well, keeps cool, and I'll see you later.